show. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking to us together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes love exception. So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking to us together, 'cause we don't know how.
What's up, cuties? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to bring my live up. Here you go. Okay. Let me make sure my volume is down. Thank you guys for joining me for this power hour. I am going to try to get out what I have to say quickly and then drop the link if anybody want to come up. I don't know. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. This feeling came over me yesterday when it comes to if Mel has left Love and Marriage Huntsville, did she walk? And I got a second part to that. I'll share it in a second. But hello. I am highlighting names today, but I do want to say first, shout out to the cutie mods. We got Linda Gamble, the legend of the mod in the house. The mods, the legend of the mod. My sis, Pink Diva. My aunt Debbie is in the building. We got Tyra. Tyra is here. Hey, Tyra. Tell Papa Tyra I said hi. Tell him I'm being good. And I'm scrolling my phone. I don't see LaDawn, but I know she is around. Actually, LaDawn DM'd me a story earlier. So I know LaDawn is okay. So shout out to the cutie mods, cutie crew. Shout out to you guys. I wanted to ask you, cutie crew, do you guys want to have members only tonight instead of tomorrow? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. And if so, I'll go ahead and get that rescheduled. Hey, V Jackson, how are you? Kimberly Anthony in the building, representing the shy. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. As I mentioned, I don't know, Lorraine. I don't know. Word on the curb, child. It's just going around, and that's in my commentary. We haven't heard anything officially whether she has or hasn't left? I'm looking for your comment. Hey, Z Frenchie. Z Frenchie is from the Shy as well. And y'all know my Aunt Debbie from the Shy, baby. Aunt Debbie doing the damn thing over there. If you are not subscribed to Aunt Debbie, please make sure to go over there so you guys can listen to that awesome panel that's also known as Black Women Speaks. Aunt Debbie came up with that title, and I love it because that's what we're hearing over there, Black Women Speaking. So great jobs again to the ladies. Philly girl for life. You've been on my mind, sis. Every time I see anything when it comes to out to Dina, California, I think of you. Prayers still going up for your friends and family that were affected by that. Speaking of the California fires, guys, it's being reported. I just saw something on Instagram about 10 minutes ago that allegedly, I will say allegedly, they're trying to announce that some people, some sites, that the fire was purposely set. So if that is the case, ooh, child, that's gonna be a mess. And I'm not gonna say who they say said it, but what I will say is lining right on up with who's gonna be taking office next week. The Orange Man. Also, speaking of who gonna take office, as I can't even call them, child. What I just can't even call them that. You're not going out, Chloe. No. Also, what I think that is happening as well. You guys know January 19th, which is Sunday, is supposed to be the last day for TikTok. A day before the Orange Man take office. I think he gonna come in and play Captain Saver. I think he gonna come in and play Captain Saver. And then the everybody that uses TikTok, they may not praise him, but a lot of folks will. Okay. So we'll chat about that. I don't have too many hot topics, but I do want to start this off correctly. Hold on, let me get to the right one. Happy heavenly birthday to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. While we are waiting for this 10-minute mark or so to hit, let's just take a quick look. Quick look. Shout out to the Shade Room of a clip from one of his speeches that they posted. Today, he would have been 96 years old. So happy heavenly birthday again to Dr. Martin Luther King. I don't like how they just got Martin Luther King Jr. Put that doctor right there on put some respect on his name, okay? But let's take a quick listen again. Shout out to the Shade Room. Normally I take off on the Monday, which will be this Monday coming up. Just to celebrate. Plus, my mom's birthday, it always falls right around it. But this year they killing me at work, so I gotta go ahead and work. But let's take a quick look and listen, guys.
Must remind America of the urgency of now. The oft-repeated cliches, the time is not right, Negroes are not culturally ready, are a stench in the nostrils of God. Time is always right to do what is right. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to transform the bleak and desolate midnight of man's inhumanity to man into a glowing daybreak of freedom and justice. Now is the time to open the doors of opportunity to all of God's children. Now is the time to change the pending national elegy into a creative psalm of brotherly love.
Happy heavenly birthday again to Dr. Martin Luther King. Yeah. I always feel some type of way, when it comes to what we know happened. Okay. What else? I think that's really it when it comes to mentioning Hot topics, cutie crew. I'm gonna put a post up because I don't know what you guys said as far as if you do or you don't. But Tyra, thank you so much, sis, for gifting a cutie crew membership. And it looks like Creole Girl is the recipient. So Creole Girl, if you can make sure to thank Tyra for gifting that membership. Thank you, Tyra. And then also real quickly, hello, Leah's grandma +1. Thank you for being a Cutie Crew member for 21 months. Wow, it's been that long. And then Lorraine, thank you, Lorraine, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Shout out to all of you guys. Let me properly thank Lorraine. Beatrice, you already a member, child. Beatrice is in the comments. Beatrice, hey, Betty. You say, I need a membership, please. You already a member, sis. You see that little emblem by your name? That star, that means you're a member. Yes, ma'am. So I don't know if you were gifted a membership or if you, purchased a membership, but you are already, okay. You say you forgot. I'm like, child, okay. All right, but we're going to go ahead and get started. I think because, again, I don't want to waste too much time on hot topics today because, again, for me, something ain't right. Something is not right when it comes to all of this chatter. So I'm going to go down some notes real quick, but I feel like something happened at that damn reunion. That's just me. And we know a little bit. We know that they was pumping Kimmy up because allegedly Kimmy and Mel got into it. But I think it's more. I think it's more than that. Yes, pretty eyes. I just said that. You've been heard that Mel and Kimmy had a big blowout. It's more than that, child. Who walked off the stage? Where did you hear that? Let me know. I am going to be reading my notes. So I won't be able to read you all's comments. Hey, Sammy, that's the last time I'm looking at my phone for now. But again, we've been speculating since Mel unfollowed Carlos King that Mel out of there. A lot of us. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for joining the Cutie Crew. I've been one that has speculated that she gone. But I've been holding out hope. Me personally, I've been holding out hope. But we've also been seeing Mel stories. And first, before I get into just mentioning some of the others, I smiled so hard this morning looking at her stories. First of all, Mel cooked a whole Thanksgiving meal, child, on a Tuesday. Okay, superwoman over there. But just reading what she had to say as far as them sitting down, all of them together, giving thanks. And, the babies are there. And I believe Sugar Mama may have the flu and nursing her. I just smile a whole lot when I'm going through Mel stories. But speaking of stories, we know that recently Mel has been posting little tidbits over there. And that's how I started saying, wait a minute now, what's going on? You know what I mean? It has caused a lot of chatter and speculation. And I'll say still, for now, for me, until Mel says she's out of there, the network, or mess-ass Carlos King, again, we're still speculating. But last night, I don't know what came over me, but I started thinking, I don't want to jump too much in front of myself right here. Okay, let's go through the timeline. I'm going to put this to the side because I don't want to jump too much into that right now because I know you guys are going to really be in these comments and I want to be able to see them. But we do know this past Saturday, Marceau and Tisha came out asking for suggestions on what they should do because they're just now going to be starring in a reality TV show. You know what I mean? Y'all been there 8 seasons. Hey Rose, how are you? Um, but that was odd to me, and we've been talking about it. And I said to myself last night, they really, really gotta be either under the impression that they are now in the top spots, or they've been told that. You know what I'm saying? They came out here for a reason and went live. And they also made sure to say filming starts next week, which let me know, not only from them, but Marquez has already confirmed he's been offered another contract. If I'm not mistaken, Ken. So we know January is contract month. Okay? Keep that in mind, because again, the unfollow from Mel happened in January when it comes to Carlos King. But let's take it back, because this is why I'm a little confused. We've watched Mel go through, in my opinion, some very, very harsh and tough times on previous seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hey, Angela Richardson. Child, I'm for real. I'm turning it off. I can't turn it off. Maj, y'all just be on the lookout. Do what you got to do if you need to do it. But in my opinion, the things that Mel has gone through on this show, when it comes to Martell, or when it comes to the cast, or when it comes to Carlos Kang's shade at the reunions, pluralized. Don't forget the fellatio. Don't forget the side chickens, the whole restaurant and all of that. Carlos always uses the reunion, in my opinion, to throw shade at Mel. But we've watched that. We've seen all of that. And you guys put in the chat, but as for me, watching this season that we're currently watching, it hasn't been that tough. Now, I'm on the outside looking in, but I don't see what Mel has gone through in the past happen. I didn't see any of that happening this part of the season. We got a couple more episodes left. But just think about it. We've watched Mel. Think about this past Saturday's episode. Mel sat there and welcomed Kimmy at her house, and they sat there and they ate, they talked, they gossiped, both of them, and that wasn't brutal. Then we saw Mel sit with Chris Fletcher, and I really loved her when she sat down with Fletcher, baby, because she was sassy. She was eating on that popcorn while she was questioning him. Again, I don't see, oh my God, I got to leave this show. We've seen her interact with the girls on the girls' trip. Basically, we've seen her hold her own. So it just made me think, if she did leave, was it because of something that we didn't see? If she has left the show, could it be something that we haven't seen yet? I don't know, Jenny B. Again, we all just speculating. We're speculating. I'm just trying to reason with myself, I guess. And I just don't see anything. Again, we're talking about what we've seen on this show that will make her at this point say, I'm out of here, you know? But again, I'm not Mel. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know everything. I don't know what was edited out or any of that. But we haven't seen that reunion. We haven't seen that reunion, and we haven't seen the clip. Hold on, Shinky Butt. Of what we saw when it comes to Cherish this coming Saturday. We gonna see that this coming Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and play it now. No, that's not it. This is another one. As a matter of fact, hold on. That's not the one I want to share. Hold on, guys. Dog it. I thought I had that up. I must have closed that. Because I'm going to talk about that as well. That is the scene that Messy Kang put up on purpose, in my opinion, a couple weeks ago. That really showed Mel, or, they edited to make it look like Kimmy was checking her, and Kimmy was talking about how messy she is and all of that. Carlos did that on purpose, like for real. But let's go ahead. I have it now. Let's take a look at this clip real quick. Let's refamiliarize ourselves. Shout out again to OMFG Reality TV. And let me bring that screen up. Because I think this too, if she's walked, I think that this played a part as well. But take a look, guys.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Everybody's saying that you had someone on Martell. Was it his house?
Yes.
And y'all watch movies together?
Well, in the beginning.
Are they divorced yet? Man, hell no. No time has passed and she wanted to be divorced, but she should have. No, 100%. I feel like that's selfish. Like, I feel like at some point you got to choose me. When it's done and it needs to be done, I know I will. I tell you what.
It's
I
coming. It's coming.
I was going to his grandma's grave. We keep talking about it, but it's much needed.
I always have to remember that moment on my anniversary. That's why I was like, I just...
You need that peace.
Good job.
You have an issue?
This is what I'm talking about. Pay attention to, especially Destiny, child. Mental Mondays, Destiny. Look at the chuckle on Destiny's face. And the rest. Take a look.
At the table when I guess we were sitting down and she was like, oh, they still love each other. And it wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joking moment to me. If I'm messy and shady, then everybody.
Look at Destiny. Who's she happy, child?
And that's my opinion. That everybody is messy, everybody or shady.
And, I'll pause it right there with that. Ooh, child, I got to go clip that. Because that's like the lady that say, I'm waiting on you at the door when she tilted her head to the side. That's how Mel is looking at Trish. I don't think it stopped there, guys. So I said the other day, I'm going to say it again. I think that they put a battery in Trish's back to go at Mel in this scene. And when I say they, I mean Destiny, who we done now found out that Destiny and Trish been cool since about 2022-ish or so, allegedly. Kimmy, Tisha, all of them. And that's where Trish got that courage from, child. She tried to open her mouth and talk, slick. But I think that they all set that up. I see you see me, sweet essence, to go at Mel. All of them. But it didn't stop there, to me. Because think about it. We know that Mel called Carlos a toxic leader, which he is. Carlos didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. Now, I can bet money his messy ass said something at that reunion. You guys remember what I just mentioned, and that's just a couple of instances. I think she the whole restaurant. You say that to the wife, even if she was ex at the time. Shade. Then he made sure to hone in about the fellatio situation and all of that. And Carlos, since you spoke about something that Martell had allegedly on his phone, which we now know allegedly was Mel, but Carlos made sure to speak about that at the reunion, make sure you speak about that sad chick that Martell came out and interviewed. You know, because you talked about what Martell had to say then. Make sure you talk about that as well. But let me get back on track. When it comes to this reunion, let's not forget Stormy Steele was there as well. Now, Stormy left mid-season. And I always said, wait a minute. Why would they even allow her to be at the reunion if she quit the show? That was odd to me. Stormy was there. And I feel like, again, that was done for a reason. Because look, if you quit your job, you quit your job. No further appearances needed. But I think that too was a way for a confrontation with Mel. We know Stormy tried to act like it was a Mel Amita that came to a warehouse and all of that. She mentioned that she got the same damn charge as Martell. I don't know. I'm just putting all this together. I think at that reunion, and naturally we don't have a picture of the current reunion. I think at that reunion, they all came for her. Capricorn should be in February. I believe that Kimmy did, Maurice, again, because they found themselves allegedly, in their opinion, going at it with a melometer. And again, as for BT, for me, I've never heard her say she was. But do I think that they used that moment? What else could Kimmy be going off with at Mel for at the reunion, guys? We saw them already have the conversation about Maurice's DUI and the lipstick, and we saw that they got over it because we just watched on this past episode Kimmy go over to Mel's house and sit down and, like two girlfriends do, sit there and talk shit, gossip, and eat. So what was it? What caused Kimmy to blow up after the fact? Because she did blow up. Tisha even said, shout out to my sister-in-law. Shout out to my sister-in-law. Yeah, Brittany Janae, I have make no mistakes about it. Mel has been holding her own since she created this damn show. So yeah, I know she held her own. But if we think about all that I believe that came against her, we already know Destiny hated. We already know Destiny was on whoever side that was hating against Mel. Now we add Kimmy and Maurice to the mix. Now we add Stormy to the mix. We already know Martell. We already know how Martell coming. And then add Messy Carlos to the mix. Because again, Carlos didn't never come out and address the toxic leader comment. So again, I think that they took that time at that reunion to gang up on Mel. I really, really do. Now we know, because supporters of Mel, we know that she had a TikTok live after that, and seemingly she was in good spirits. So that's what made me come to this conclusion. And again, I'm just speculating. After the reunion, we know that Carlos came, paraded the Scots around. I think that was done on purpose for a reason. As I mentioned earlier, we know that Carlos made sure to go ahead and post this clip out of all clips of Love and Marriage Huntsville on his page. He put that up on purpose. So this is what I think. Carlos has been told by, and this is all my speculation only. All my speculation only. Carlos has been pressured by Dr. Heavenly Let that be go ahead and get her own show. She don't like them anyway. Funky Dineva said the same thing. I don't know, guys. I'm going to drop the link. And I want you all's thoughts on what I'm about to say right now. Because, again, all of this is speculation. And, baby, I would show up every day, and collect that money. Again, based off what we've seen this season, she's been, in my opinion, okay. So my question is, did Mel walk from Love in Maritinesville, or did Carlos King give Mel her walking papers? Again, we speculating. Was that his answer to her voicing her thoughts, true feelings? Because it is true. You are a toxic leader. You do foster a toxic environment. You have not even suspended her ex-husband, and you're still allowing him to come out and do things right here on this show. Click the link and let me know your thoughts. Did she walk, allegedly, speculation, or did Carlos King give Mel her walking papers? Did he say that, Mama V? I know. Well, I don't know. Okay, so that means if he can't, it would be on. And again, I'm just speculating. Look, if he did, baby, lawyer on the phone immediately for me. Something about his movements aren't right. Well, see, that's what I heard. I heard that the checks come through Kingdom Reign or OWN? Do the checks come through Kingdom Reign or OWN? And no, don't anybody run out here and say this is facts. We just, for all of us, we're speculating because we haven't heard anything officially. Jenny B, I would say this. Based off of him allowing the millimeters to be portrayed in a way that he has this past season, and I'll put Jenny's comment up, based off of how he's been moving, period. You know, we see the praise, I do, on the other cast members' posts, something as simple as Instagram. I don't even see your doggone comment now. We see the praise. He all over there on Stormy's. He over there on Tisha's. He over there on Kimmy's. You know what I mean? Okay. So, all right. So you guys are proving me wrong. He cannot give her walking papers. He cannot give her. Okay. Child, who up here? Gia. Why I try to read these comments? Because I thought so. The cast checks come from OWN, not Kingdom Reign. Go ahead, Gia.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening. Good afternoon, everyone. In my opinion and my speculation, I feel that Mel walked.
Okay.
One kind of coinciding with what everyone else said. Carlos, I don't feel has the authority to fire her. But when you've got people consistently ganging up on you and you're windmilling and by yourself and you have no help, then you get tired. You get tired of that. And I also feel that it's to the point that where Mel is like, the Black excellence is gone. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. And I'm not going to continue to be a part of something so diabolical. And I also feel that, unfortunately, that interview with Martell and Ariane will not be brought up because it was done after the filming of the reunion.
Yeah, we know that, but they got a reunion this year. It'll be coming. you know?
Okay. I stand corrected with that. If, I don't know, production picks and chooses what they want to do. So that's just my opinion, and I just feel like Mel is tired. She's emotionally, she's just, and psychologically, she's just tired.
Yeah. And look, Gia, I agree with you. Like I said, even while giving my commentary, what looks, and I don't want to say easy because look, on top of her filming this past season, we know everything else that she has going on. Well, we don't know everything, but what we know there are pending court cases and all of that. So, yeah, I felt some type of way saying that it looked like everything is okay, but I'm speaking on what we have witnessed on the screen. And yes, I think she's been mentally tired for years because they've never done anything to protect her when it comes to this show. But the episode, for instance, this past Saturday, did you watch, Gia?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. So even her appearance in that episode, did you see her stressed out or anything? That's all I'm saying. It
Oh
seems
no,
like
I did. I did not see her stressed out. Not at all. Not at all. I saw her standing on business and
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
handling everybody. Yes, that's what I saw.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, and I agree with you. So that's the basis again. What we've seen thus far, she's handled her business and got her laugh on, chuckle on, petty on, all of the above. Even people have problem with that, with her being petty. First of all, we on a reality TV show. Secondly, these people have been petty with me for years. So I enjoyed the petty meal. I enjoyed us sitting there asking Kimmy and Tisha and Trish and all of them about Maurice and the DUI situation and if it was lipstick, and because they've done this shit to her. But that's why I have what happened at that damn reunion, because I think that if we're judging it based off of what we have witnessed so far and what we haven't seen, I think that would probably play a big part on if she did leave or not. But hold on, Gia. Excellent, excellent points. Aunt Debbie is here. Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey, Chit Chat. Hey, Gia.
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey,
What's
how are you, Aunt Debbie? What are your thoughts on this? What we've seen thus far? Do you see that as enough for Mel to go ahead and chuck the deuces, or do you think that something else is coming down the pipeline? Mute up for me, Gia. Mute
First
up
of
for me,
all,
Gia.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Go ahead,
I'm
Aunt Debbie.
fine. I think this. I stand with Mel. Whether she stay or go, I'm with her. If she stay, I'll look. If she
Mm-hmm.
don't, I'll choose. I'm throwing the deuces up. Let's go. I believe she might want to take some time off from that show and let them
Mm,
people finally work for their money because they've been getting free checks for a long time. So maybe
mm-hmm.
she got some big project. This just in my mind, allegedly all in my opinion and in my mind. She might
Mm-hmm.
want to do something else, take some time off for her and do something else, and she can always go back. You know,
Okay.
sometimes you have to let something go to get something better.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like that
You know,
ex-husband of mine, child. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
and she not talking about it. She not saying nothing about it. She moving. She moving in silence. So I'm gonna do that with her. I know Mel gonna be fine. God got her
For
and
sure.
those children. You know, that show won't last without her, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever she does, I say, may God bless on her journey. Go, Mel, go. Because she's been on that show. These people done did so much to her, and all she did
Mm-hmm.
was help them. So,
Mm-hmm.
she did what she had to do. And right now, if she saying something to them, look at all the things they have said to her about her marriage, how they talked, all of that. And they never talked about themselves. So, with her out of the equation, whether she stays or leave. Let's talk
Mm,
about your situation. Let's see what you got going on. Talk about
right.
some of them lawsuits. Talk about why you got this lipstick on and why you got a DUI, Mr. Old Yeller, Uncle Festus,
Mm-mm.
you and your wife.
Not
Talk
old
about
yellow.
why you
Go
talk
ahead,
about
Aunt Debbie.
why you staying out to 4 a.m. and won't go home to that old bat, your sugar mama you got
Child.
that bought you, paid for you off the couch.
Allegedly. Go ahead, Aunt
Allegedly,
Debbie.
in my opinion. Old lemon, a legend in my opinion. So, let these people step up to the plate. They want to be the power couple. Get that power going then. It comes with that. Something comes with that. Cause the
Yeah,
same thing that Carlos King did to them, honey, well, sooner or later he gonna do it to you. I don't trust
that's
Carlos
right,
King
Aunt
as
Debbie.
far as I could spit. And I think he need to fire himself. If he gonna fire
Mm,
somebody, fire yourself allegedly, in my opinion.
all right.
So
Ooh, child, baby. All right, Aunt Debbie, we got 10 more minutes. Baby, look. Aunt Debbie say, fire your damn self. Can you please? Can you please, Carlos? We are sick of you. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. 60 seconds. I need you to finish up for us, and we're gonna get Lori L and QT. Get them a couple minutes. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
like I said, whatever male choose to do, I support her. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's right. Look, whatever way she rocking, we rolling. That's just it. All right. That's just it. That's all. Excellent commentary on Debbie and Gia. I have to read I'm So Perfect's comment. I'm So Perfect said Mel been telling us for a long time now she has to protect her energy. She's tired of the same storylines. I believe Mel walked out on the reunion, but will they show it? Now, look, I'm so perfect. I believe that as well. Look, we on the same page. That's why I got this damn thumbnail here. What really happened at the reunion? I believe it was explosive. People are too damn excited, if you ask me. And yeah, but we're gonna get to L'Oreal. Let me read this comment, L'Oreal. All the tea in China. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. You said, I believe Mel has left the building. I know she said, when God said go, you move, but God does not want us to be fools either. Mel, leave and sue. Now, look, shout out to you guys. All of you guys made me feel a little better. With only OWN can do the hiring or firing. So y'all got me feeling a little better because I wasn't sure of Carlos's, power and if he had that power to give her walking papers. But I'm with all the tea in China. I walk before anybody can walk me. I go ahead and sue their ass. F that show. I got my own network. I got my own production company. I got all of this. And whatever I want and however I want myself to be portrayed, I'm going to take that power in my own hands. But L'Oreal, you are up. We got about 15 more minutes. How are you, L'Oreal?
I'm doing good.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, I think she wild.
You think she won't?
Yeah, I think she
All right.
wild. I think she wild. I think she wild. Hopefully she wild. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stand with my girl now. But I did have a question, y'all.
That's
I
right.
am invested in this show as a
Yes.
viewer, right? I just want to
Yes.
know, can y'all still like put it behind the scenes, like the blackout watch parties
Child,
that
look
have
at
been
you.
doing? Cause I still want to see them smile on their face. I need the satisfaction. I need
Child.
the satisfaction of seeing them
Girl.
smile on their face. I have invested my time.
We have invested years. Look,
Do you hear me?
I
I kind of still still want to see them fall on their face.
Mm-hmm.
But let's do a watch party because I would give them 0 views. And make sure y'all take them
Mm,
people off your TVRs. Don't record it. Don't do none of that.
mm,
And we just dog
mm.
walking behind the scenes. Cause yeah, I'ma need to laugh. I'ma need to
You
laugh.
go, child. Why you put that pressure on me, child? I
I'm
tell
just
you this.
saying. I'm just
I
saying we need a
tell you.
watch
I,
party.
hold on. Okay, I tell you this. Once we know, we shall talk. But as of this moment, child, I don't know, L'Oreal, if I can continue. I will say this though. I will say this, and I will say this. Um, if I think if, and then we're gonna get to QT. We'll give you a couple more minutes though, L'Oreal. If Mel watches, just based off of what L'Oreal just said, I think the first episode or the next episode after that, they gonna see some numbers just because people are gonna want to see what the hell they talking about. People gonna go off if they mention Melanitas, or any damn thing else. So I do think that if she does, or if she has already left the building, people gonna watch the first episode or two just to see. But L'Oreal, we'll talk about that in the members only. I gotta pray on that, sis. But give me your thoughts. Do you think that something
Okay,
happened?
okay.
Look at L'Oreal trying to put me,
I,
girl. Go ahead.
listen, I think so. Just just from her, I don't know. It just could be speculation, but it is weird how the Scots went live after the last episode,
Yeah.
and now they're so concerned with what we want to see. It was
Mm-hmm.
very weird. It was very weird. And then they start singing the same old sad song about production that we've been talking about for years. So it's like, you know what it is and what it has been, and it's been okay, right? It's been okay as long as it wasn't on you. But now it's gonna be on you. So don't go whining and
Mm-hmm.
complaining to us, like send your complaints to HR is all I have to say to them
Yeah,
to the appropriate party. Yeah, because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. Not you calling
that's right.
for the meter's help. Yeah, like get away. But
Yeah.
that was very weird. So just for me speculating, she could have walked. If she didn't, great. I mean, I'm a supporter either way, and I just be looking forward to what she'll do next. That's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excellent points. Excellent points, L'Oreal. Like I say, child, that'll be something I gotta pray on. And the way it's looking right now, that's a no, child. But we shall see. Like I said, and then we're gonna get to UQT. All of this is speculation. So yes, I agree with you, Rabbits. If OWN or nobody else didn't fire Martell's old raggedy narc AB Yusuf Urs, then absolutely I don't see Mel being on the chopping block. I don't know. I don't trust Carlos Kane. I just don't trust him. And that was where I was coming from. That's why he's in my title. Did he force her out? Now I'm gonna answer my question real quickly, and we're gonna get to QT. Carlos has been trying to force Mel out for years. And that's why I say I was too, because I shouldn't have had to go through what I've gone through for these past seasons under your umbrella. And with him or OWN not making a decision to go ahead and get rid of Martell, everybody else was in danger, but not as much as Mel. Then to me, that was his way of trying to force her out or force her to make decisions. Okay, I got to set a boundary. I can't film with her no more. Okay, now I got to do this. That shouldn't be up to her. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never, ever, ever get over this because in this, he said, I will always protect you. And he haven't, you know? So yeah, he's been trying to force her ass out for years. QT, what are your thoughts? Bye, L'Oreal. Thanks, sis, for coming up.
Hey everyone. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm still getting over a cold. Um I kind of feel like if Mel did walk, it may have been a reunion. It may have been a culmination of everything that's been coming out over the past year.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else said it, which is what I was thinking. If their original contracts were up, then that gives her room to make decisions without any legal repercussions.
That's true. That's true.
So so if their whatever their original contracts were, if that was up or if a contract was up or whatever, then that was probably her sign to be like, okay, I'm done. I fulfilled my obligations and I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I also think that, Mel probably has some other things that she wants to do, plus a lot of stuff that's going on in her personal life. Like you said, maybe she needs a break. It's been a lot. I know people have said Mel hasn't had a storyline or whatever, but Mel has been saying for years they film things and it doesn't make the show. She's filmed things about her regular life that wasn't messy and it never makes the show. So, she's been saying for years, show everything. So the
Mm-hmm.
Scots coming out now is kind of funny to me because Mel was saying that, but none of y'all that came to support that and say, yeah, you should show our real lives or whatever. Y'all didn't say that when she said it. Y'all left her out there by herself, but now you want to come out and say, oh, we're not going to let social media dictate the storylines. But y'all been doing that for a long time. Some of y'all were on social media in these groups participating in some of the slander and all of that in these groups. So nobody is innocent from social media. The whole cast is played into it. Y'all all have
For
talked to
sure.
bloggers. Y'all all have put out little things on each other. It's not just Mel and Martell. I don't
Yeah.
believe that. So, I would be as a viewer, I would feel a little cheated that if all of a sudden after Mel left, you decided to show some of their professional endeavors, because it's like, well, why couldn't you do that before? So now you're
For her.
doing this for the Scots, but you couldn't do that before when the whole audience, not just millimeters, but all of the
60
whole
seconds.
audience has been saying we want to see more than the drama because we get tired. People get fatigued off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
60
talking
seconds.
about and they're
60
talking about
seconds.
they were tired of dumbing down for the black audience. The audience has been telling y'all we needed something different. It's not us.
Yeah.
Go complain to production. It's not us.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Look, you made some excellent points. And thank you for mentioning the contract. Thanks to Winner, I don't know how their contract situation goes. We know that it's not per season. Or let me try to attempt to change that. It could be per season, but they extend or add a B season, part A and then part B. Is it yearly? Is it 3 years and is over? But and I mentioned earlier in my commentary when it comes to the contract, that's why I put it in there because typically they are offered their contracts in January. And this is when, again, a lot of things started to happen in my mind. The unfollow, and then, these stories where we believe something major is happening. So thank you for mentioning that. And it lines up based off of this current timeline. And you're right. Maybe that was her out. No, I'm not signing
Yeah.
up for this shit no more.
Oh,
Excellent
and I
point.
know, and there
Hold
was something else you said. I'm sorry about the reunion.
Uh-huh. Hold on 1 second. Then when it comes to she ain't got no storyline, how she don't have a storyline when she everybody else's storyline? You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So yeah, we shall see. Again, to those that are watching, thank you guys first of all for watching. Please hit the like button. This is all speculation, nothing. And Betty put that in the chat. She's waiting until we hear something from Mel. That's all we can all do. You know what I mean? To really know. But 60 seconds, QT, final thoughts, because we got to get out of here. It's
Oh,
a
I was
power.
just saying about the reunion. I think everybody should set their expectations accordingly, because we always get disappointed because of how they edit the show and the reunion. if they
Mm,
show us something, I think it's still going to be heavily edited.
yeah, for sure. And
But
somebody else said in the chat, they said, if Mel did walk off the stage, will they show us that? That was I'm So Perfect. I believe Mel walked out on the reunion, but will they show it? So yeah, I think
yeah,
that
what
they will edit it because they know she got a force behind her to be reckoned with. So I think whatever happened, but I do think something happened. We'll see it. 30 seconds QT, and we got to move up to
I was just
Gia
saying,
for her
what
final.
finally, whatever she decides to do, that I mean, it's her prerogative, and all all you can do is support it, and wish her the best.
That's right. And that's going to happen. And the support shall go on. The support shall go on. Child, I was over there on 7th Avenue Beauty today. I was looking at, what's her name? Shay. She has a YouTube channel. She tagged Mel in her Instagram post. And her son, it was so cute. He was doing the lemon lip scrub and then used the lip balm. Child, I went over there to 7th Avenue Beauty and TikTok. I'm like, let me see if it's a sale, child. Even though I got the strawberry watermelon. But thank you. Gia, give me 1 second. We got about 5 minutes. Misty Blue said, I think Mel is anticipating getting full custody of the kids and knows she has to let something go to make more time for her babies. Good point. It's so much that could play a part in this speculation that we're all talking about, because initially when she said free, I came out here and said, I think her ass is, well, not her ass. You guys know what I'm saying. I think she from Martell's ass. So we just don't know. But Gia, 60 seconds, final thoughts.
Yes, my final thoughts are I still once again think she walked, but to agree with everyone else, um, I I think that they will show her walking off, but in the Carlos King fashion, it will be to make her look bad, like she didn't want
Mm,
to. I just feel like that's what's going to happen. And reality TV, for the most part, is to help people to promote their brands. What brands do the Sky have? Copy and pasting stuff ain't gonna work. So I just don't see it lasting because nobody else has a brand. Seventh Avenue is the only brand that has come
mm.
to light out of this whole reality show. And those are my thoughts.
Excellent thoughts, and totally agree with you as well. If he does show it, damn, I hate power hours because we got a couple minutes. If he does show it, you're right. He's going to flip it, just like that clip that I showed on his page today. Just like that damn clip. Now we know that conversation was broader than that, but he chose that part with Mel and Maurice. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the comments was tearing Mel up, and Carlos ain't say a damn thing. You hear me? So excellent points. I'll tell you one thing, we shall see, and we ready. I know I am. I'm gonna have to multitask because I'm gonna be on Twitter and everywhere else at the same damn time while we watching that reunion. But I do think that the reunion played a big part in a lot of what we're seeing. Thank you so much, Gia. Aunt Debbie, same for you. 60 seconds. Final thoughts.
I believe there is something better coming along, and Mel has to make some decisions, and she gonna do what's best for her and her children. And I
Mm-hmm.
stand in support. May God bless her and those
That's right.
children. And forget that show. I ain't thinking about them folks. Mel doing what she got to do. Just like I said, sometimes you have to let something go to get something better.
That's
And with that RP case, maybe she want to sit out and see what happens with that. You
right.
know, it's a whole lot of things in play. It's some things behind the scenes. We might not know about. She might not be ready to talk about. I stand in support of Mel.
Yeah. Look, Aunt Debbie, excellent points. And for all of us, it's a whole lot we don't know. We know that, look, we love Mel. She's on reality TV. She shares genuine moments of her life, of her life with us. But she don't show it all. And I don't expect her to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as with us, people be going through some things where you do have to make, like Aunt Debbie just said, some tough decisions. And if she's made the decision to walk, I support it 1000%. If she's made the decision to stay, I support that 1000%. So the only thing that we can really do is wait. Let the speculation continue. But until I hear from her, because let's say even if she has decided to leave and then the network or own make a statement, they could still twist that. So I'm gonna wait and hear whatever Mel got to say. They could twist that and act like it was their decision, or you know what I mean. So the only thing that we can do again is wait. And I think that we should know something soon. Filming starts next week. Most times, sometimes we get a glimpse of some things. So we'll see. But I tell you one thing: no matter what's going on, bless you to whoever that is on the panel. No matter what's going on, this is a message to all of them that's on the cast. You see who drives the conversation, even on if whether she's staying, whether she's going, whether she walked, or whether somebody else put in something for her to walk. Mel is the show. I'm sorry. She is the conversation. She's the ratings. She's all of that. So, we stand in support of Mel. That's how it's been. That's how it's going to continue. Anything else, we just have to wait and see. But you guys know we're going to be talking about it. Hey, Nina, we're going to be talking about it. Let's see. Mims Girl said, hey, Chit Chat mods and chat, in my opinion, thank you for saying this, Mims Girl, and she should have been. Okay. Mel needs to sue Carlos King for everything she can sue for. And if they mention her name going forward, send a cease and desist. Facts. But oh shoot, and I definitely gotta go. I also get that as well. And we've spoken about this, but excellent points. Thank you, Mims Girl, for your super chat. We've spoken about this before. Sometimes, even when people leave because of reasons that we can see. So all of us know Mel has had a reason to leave and a reason to sue. Sometimes folks in the entertainment industry, they do think twice, 3, 4, 5 times before that, because they don't want to be blackballed, even though they did experience mistreatment, even if it was a toxic environment. A lot of times other networks will probably, some of them, but again, she got her own, so she ain't even got to worry about that. Some of them will try to blackball you or don't want to touch you because of that. And it's sad, it's sad. We'll have to talk about other people that left and sued. Mariah Huck won. It allegedly Nene has reached some type of settlement, but we can use Nene for example. She sued Bravo, and wouldn't nobody touch Nene. It's been 5, 6 years now. You know what I mean? And then I just think that the way Mel is set up, damn, if she hasn't given these people her real life from day one and everything concerning her real life, her kids, her husband at the time, divorce and all of that, do right by people. That's the message. Do right. So again, yeah, Sonny gonna tell it, Bridget. You right about that. Oh, thank you for that comment, because you are absolutely right. No matter how they edited, we know that Sonny Mink said that she coming out after this reunion airs. She's coming out. So, and I do believe that Sonny will tell it all. But, and I gotta go. Think about when Sonny mentioned the reunion and when somebody asked her if they all ganged up on Mel, or may not be the exact words. All I remember was Sonny's facial expression that was saying yes, but she didn't let it come out of her mouth verbally. So some shit went down at that reunion. Some shit went down, and we shall see. But prayers going up to Mel and her kids and her family, and this court case that will be coming up, court cases and all of that. And yeah, we stand. I do, and I know the majority of you guys do too. We stand with Mel. whatever she decide to do, we know it is for the best interest for her mental, her spiritual, all of that, you know. So damn, I hate it. Cutie crew, I will put up a post. You guys let me know if you want to continue this conversation this evening. If so, we will go ahead and change our members only from tomorrow to today. I do, but it's up to you guys. Also, to my Patroni members, I put over there the making of a bad boy. Make sure to go on Patreon and comment if you guys want to watch that together. That is the Diddy story, one of them. Friday, we got our live watch party, Love in Mirror Huntsville, season 1, episode 12. And then Saturday, we got the Let Loose Lounge. So we got a lot coming up. I ain't gonna be outside. I'm inside. But thank you to the panel. Thank you, Gia. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, QT. Thank you, L'Oreal. And your laugh. You know I love that laugh, child. Thank you to the cutie mods in the chat. Thank you to the cutie crew. And I'm sorry I couldn't read you all's comments. Drop them in the comments section of this video, and I promise I will respond to you. Don't get nervous, Gia. Girl, for what? You did excellent. I'm reading Gia's comment in the back chat. Talking about she be getting nervous. Girl, back.
I like to
You
stay
did amazing. Debbie, I'll be... Huh?
I like to stay spectacular.
You like to stay spectacular. All right. Well, look, in honor of that, let me play that. If you are in the bushes, please go ahead and hit that like button for me.
Y'all came here to be spectation, spectate, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
We respect it, and I respect you, Gia. Ain't no need to be nervous. But thank you guys again. Shout out to the cutie crew. Shout out to the cutie mods. I will be chatting with you guys soon. I hate power hours because I want to continue to run my mouth, but I'll be running it with the cutie crew tonight, hopefully, if not tomorrow. All right, guys, we out of here. Debbie, I'll be over there. I'm working, but I'll be in your chat as much as I can and in your bushes. Congratulations again to you, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You are welcome. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. I'll chat with you guys soon.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.